Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Luka-Angel for those of you who do not know. So today's video is basically I asked you guys on my Instagram if you had any questions about my heart transplant or transplants in general. Today I'm going to answer all of those. Thank you to everyone who did ask questions. There were some really good ones. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the very first question is, what is one thing you wish people knew about transplants? This question really got me thinking. I feel like there's a lot of things. The first thing is that a lot of people don't want to donate their organs. Of course I'm going to advocate for organ donation because I know how it saved my life, how it saved my little brother's life, and soon will have to save my dad's life. Guess what people don't know about organ donation is that, for example, last year there were 548 deceased organ donors and 239 living organ donors, so people who donate kidneys or things that they can donate that they can still be alive from. But what a lot of people don't know is that there are actually 1,600 Australians waiting for a transplant. So basically last year in 2019 there were 787 people who donated their organs, but there were 1,600 people waiting for organs. People don't know about transplants, but I want them to know is that it's actually a really needed thing. I think another thing I wish people knew about transplants was that it's a massive operation, so it takes a big toll mentally. Most people are pretty good at just doing their daily life, and me particularly really good at smiling and going to school. There's always, you going to Victoria every 3 months for medical checkups. There's always little things that you've got to worry about. Little medical issues for normal people are dramatized so much. Altogether, I've missed 2 years of school from all the doctor's appointments, which really has set me back a lot. And it's all those things that people don't really think about. What was it like when you woke up from surgery? From the surgery, sorry. That's a difficult question to answer, I guess. When I first woke up, I was still in ICU and very out of it, very drugged up. So I guess, I don't know, that side of waking up was sort of just like being in this weird sort of dream thing. I sort of recognized what was going on around me, but it didn't make sense. And I had lots of weird dreams, I guess from all the drugs. I just had heaps of weird dreams that I could go on and on about. I think one of the first memories I have was actually getting CPR, which was interesting. I was in ICU for 9 or 10 days. When I fully came around to it, I would have been in the ward or the last day of ICU. My auntie was making me laugh and it really hurt, so that was not very nice. I couldn't move properly because I had lost all my muscle function, so I couldn't move my hands or lift up my head. I couldn't speak properly because I had too many tubes down my throat, so I had to write on a whiteboard as much as I could to communicate with my mom and my family. So yeah, pretty odd, I guess, waking up from the surgery. Okie dokie. I feel like I'm going through these questions so slowly. We might need a part 2. Hardest part of having a transplant. That is a big question. It was a massive physical battle, I guess, but as well a massive mental and emotional battle. It was very hard to get from having no muscle function and not being able to talk or move, and then to be able to, very slowly in just parts work my way up. I'm not a very patient person in that sense, so I just wanted to be dancing and cartwheeling and walking around by myself. So I guess it was hard to have that patience and understand actually I have to take it step by step to be able to get there. It's not just something that I can suddenly be able to do post-transplant in those early stages. I think as well very hard to be away from my home and my friends, and so I live in Newcastle and my transplant was done in Melbourne, so quite far away from my normal, to be missing school and missing my life and my house and my pets, my doggies, and like my family having to come and go was super hard, I guess. As well, I think medications, in the beginning I could not swallow a tablet for my life, but I was thrown into the deep end, you know. Can't swallow one tablet, but here's 40 tablets to take. I had to, you know, really push myself, because it's not something you can mess around with. You just have to learn. So I was really thrown into the deep end in that sense as well. Can a boy get a girl's heart and vice versa, or does the heart need to come from the same gender? That's a great question. A boy can get a girl's heart and a girl can get a boy's heart. It does not make a difference. The main things that they have to check for is similar size to your old heart, so that it fits in there, I suppose. Same blood type and just that sort of stuff. So in Australia they're very secretive about it all, so I have no idea who my donor is. I guess we'll never find out, and that's to protect both me, I guess, and the donor. It does not make a difference to the heart. It does not make a difference to you. It's just an organ. The organ doesn't have a gender. Turns out that the video is very long, so we're gonna have to have a part 2, which is just more exciting. So stay tuned for that, or it might be up by the time you're watching this, so definitely go have a check out of part 2, because there are lots more questions that I answer in detail. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your life.